Hey, subscribe on this King. Appreciate everybody rocking with me, man. Just want to say this, if I spoke my mind all the time, I mean literally all the time, I'd be in deep shit, you know. Probably, you know what I'm saying? People would just be trying to go ham on me, man. But, it's things, there's a lot of ways of doing things, man. And your mouth is really like a sword, I'm telling you, I see a lot of people that if they just would have just kept it on the hush, they'd probably still be alive to this day, People go off the tone. People go off what you say, You can literally think anything in your head, but once you say it, it's like, hey, it's in the open. It's like, okay, come holler at me. But educational purpose right now, like I'm seeing a lot of like exposing going on here, and you got people that they're supposed to be friends from years, and or they bringing back up stuff that saying it was like a closed casket. It's kind of like they tearing open wounds up. That's what this media is. It's like, let me tear open this wound today. And I see a lot of brothers and sisters on here falling. Friends 20 years. You got street guys that probably would never even spoke to each other in a day in their life because they know each other's backgrounds. But this media is like, I'm gonna talk about this guy. It's like it's bringing up, too much of a past that's people been trying to like let sit. Because I mean, like what happens when you tear up a wound? The pain and all that shit start coming back out. Like it's like. And that's what this media does. And you know what I'm saying, you might not feel the temperature, but let's just say like, everybody's like, man, I ain't talking about that no more, man. That shit happened 20 years ago. Then when somebody pop up like, and say, hey, you know what? You remember what such and such did this, and then they put their own negative, it's like, and it just tears open the wound. And especially if it ain't true, it's like, man, half of it's true. He put 50% of the story that he wanted to put in there. He didn't put that. It's like, it's ugly. Welcome to the media, So don't get caught up in this stuff. I'm telling you. I see friends 20 years. And such and such said it. Hey man, you know what? Well, F you then. We don't need to be friends. Well, I wasn't your friend anyway. And here we go. And you remember when your sister, she spent the night, she spent the night on my house. She didn't really go to something, like they start bringing up crime, they start bringing up women. It's just, tearing open wounds, man. Tearing open wounds. Some of them end on just, hey man, I ain't gonna talk to you, you don't talk to me, then some of them end up on a bad way. It's like, it's ugly. Like, come on man, y'all, 20-year friendship just down the toilet. Cause of he say, she say. Stuff that supposed to pass, like back in the day, like, man, all right, he did this, he did that, all right, we still alive, we grown, da-da-da, we was kids, but, you know what I'm saying, he go his way, I go my way. But we ain't gonna bring it up. We ain't gonna talk about it because it's just an old wound. And then what happened? One of them feel like that. The other one like, nah, I got a podcast. I'm gonna bring it up. And there we go. You know what I'm saying? Let the ball, drop where it goes. There it is. Then what happened? Such and such, he get a call. Hey man, what's the name on the media? He bring it up, and then it just, and let the games begin. Don't get caught in the media spider web. That's all it is. You a fly. Ain't nothing but a fly in this shenanigans media web. Subscribe to channel one and only.